Go on then, fuck it, have an overheat. I love this. So the reason they all have melee weapons is because they literally all have to have melee weapons. Didn't realize that till now, or at least completely fucking forgot about it. Oh, so that leads up here, okay. So I'm in some kind of horrible maintenance shaft. And I can only, well actually I can't go fucking anywhere, so let's leave immediately. Ow, there go my legs, but who the fuck cares? What does V do? I have no idea what that's supposed to be. See that shit in the bottom left? I know it's my special abilities and everything, but I don't think we've ever... Well, obviously we've used it at some point, but I thought Vicar Max was the... basically just unload all over somebody. Because Ellie is obviously the sharpshooter. I feel like she's the one, isn't it like, aims the pistol real good and then unloads and knocks someone down? I don't remember what Vicar Boy is, but we'll figure it out. What do we got through here? A safe. Huh. Not what I was expecting. Thank you for the level head. Followed by shunt and focusal. I'm not even gonna try. Focusitol capsule or something? I can't read. Full plaid collection. Fantastic. And a tremor cleaver, which sounds absolutely amazing. It's not that amazing, but it sounded it, so it's fine. Could workbench their gear, I guess, but I can't be able to do that. Might as well rob this dude blind. He's got nothing. I need a code. What's this? Pep pills and iceberg whiskey, which is, it is just urine. I don't understand what possible, it's not even urine, it's like jellified urine. It's fucking congealed. That is horrible. I'm gonna put a bullet in it. Oh! Demons just rose up from it. What the hell was that? I mean, it's probably the plasma that lives in my gun, but I blame the piss. I blame the piss whiskey. What do we got here, Pisky? Room and board at the Strat Shack, 350 bits. Borstwurst, 25, OCI key. Ammunition, Stogie Slims. Is it Stogie or Stogie? That's not a word we use in the UK. I imagine it's Stogie, it's like a cigar, right? Glacial Age whiskey. And this thing. Theories and leads. Something strange in the mines. Check it out. Note, stay out of the mines! Murderous moon man in the canyon. Probably local legend. Canids equals yellow. Space's Choice logo. Yellow? Coincidence? No such thing. And persons of interest. I'm gonna have a big old sippy. Because that's a lot to read. Lots of bodies buried on Gorgon, but not many hatchets. Everyone had a grudge to bear and a finger to point. Lawrence Goodfellow oversaw Office of Creative Incubation. Genuinely oblivious or playing dumb. Olivia Ambrose, Project Director, Lead Scientist. Prickly, Perfectionist. Do not ask Minnie about her, killed in evacuation. Lucian Bancroft, Space's Choice Man, real top runner. Few logged visits to Gorgon and tensions with Ambrose. Marion Blakesley, Supervisor of Human Inquiry and Auditing. Nerves of Steel, Heart of Ice, etc. Disappeared when things fell apart. Jasper Lowe, Head of Chem Lab, exhibited increasingly erratic behavior in later years of project. Herbert St. Germain, he's a ghost. Went to one of the facilities, vanished suddenly. Record scrubbed. Interesting. I have no idea whose room this is, but you have provided me with some incredible leads. It's definitely that, oh god. Incredible leads that I've immediately forgotten. What's his name? Lucian Bancroft. That's who I'm on the lookout for now. He's obviously going to be a red herring because they made it like, oh, he's suspicious, oh boy. Which means it's obviously not going to be him. But...
oh, it's coming back up again.
Should I just put this man out of his misery? I mean, I should, but I do love suffering. So I think we'll just allow it to continue. Hey, buddy.
I'm alright. That last one really emptied my guts.
You sure? Because I feel like if I ever come back in here again... Oh, yeah, here we go. Well, I'm ignoring you forever. Can I have your toothpaste, though? Why, yes, I can. I don't think you'll be needing it. Your teeth absolutely fell out with that last one. What do we got over here? Fuck all. And yet more. Fuck all. Fantastic. I think we're done here. I think we're done with everything in the bar. I mean, obviously, we still need to go talk to Lexi? Was that her name? I think it was Lexi. Yeah, oh no, close. It's just Lex. Is there anyone else around here, though? Have I been through this door? Oh my fucking Christ! This leads into the back of a mine. Why? I don't know, but I fucking hate it. Oh, there's that cash register. That's all mine. So, fuck off, please.
Take your best shot, asshole.
Please don't. I'm sorry. I don't want to I'm sorry! Don't mess with me! Oh, no, no!
Uh-oh. 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 It doesn't say what time! I don't know how old this is! How much do I have to redo? Okay, it's here. So we did this. I didn't break into that. I didn't break into that. I took basically everything you owned, though. This isn't so far away. I got really, really worried then. We then abducted a man in the toilet, stole his toothpaste, stole his skin tough salve, and whatever the fuck this is. Oh, a lovely bit of shampoo. The one thing that could have saved him from his vomit adventures, but no, it's mine. Shit, yeah, I think we're done. I think that's literally all I missed out on. That was not horrible. I mean, it was fucking horrible, but it wasn't all that horrible. So, Lex, let me get round the back, but this time I'm not going to be a complete arsehole. If I had just stayed there and talked it out, we would have been fine. I'm such a goddamn idiot. So, this time we save exactly here, and still steal from the fucking cash register.
I'll keep my head down.
Did it work? It absolutely fucking worked! And fuck, my arms just extend from a fucking mile away. That's very, very useful. What's this? You threw money in a bin. Good sign, good sign. And... oh, actually good armor. Wow, I didn't expect that. I mean, it's not great, and it fucks with stealth. But it's certainly there. If we had Pavati, we could have easily taken that. I miss you already. I might go ahead and drop off the Vicar for Pavati. I like the Vicar, but he doesn't really seem to have any kind of stakes in what the fuck's going on here, right? Is it weird to talk to you behind the bar? Absolutely. Am I gonna do it anyway? Fuck yes.
Sorry about Freddy and Trixie. When they're not fighting over salvage, they're fighting over the bed sheets at night.
What? They're a couple? Oh, that's also actually not... those two are a couple?
They like to blow off steam during work hours, but as soon as they clock out, they turn into a pair of kittens. Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be?
You already gave me a free six-pack. You don't really need to do much else. Wine. Make it purple berry. I'm gonna chip a mood. Spectrum vodka. I want to see colors and lots of them.
Bottoms up. I assume you're here for salvage.
Sure. Got any leads?
Even if I did, I ain't supposed to play favorites.
But I fucking convinced
Most
you.
of my regulars
And I
are
also helped
sunlight
you with that other
scavengers.
thing.
They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next
Such a
day.
masterful liar. I love
Vicious
it.
cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while.
You know anyone by the name of Lucky Montour? Actually, what do you know about Gorgon?
Spacer's Choice used to brew pharmaceuticals in these parts. That's why the asteroid smells like an old gym sock.
Delicious.
They say Adrenatime came from here, just down the road at the old R&D lab. Very hush-hush back in the day.
Would any of your regulars have more information about Gorgon? Or any idea why Spacer's Choice just shut Gorgon down? Yeah, any of your regulars?
Roscoe might tell you more.
He didn't
Spent some
tell me
time
all that
around
much.
here
It was only
before
about
the bar
his shit.
opened up. I trust him well enough.
Also,
There's always
really
Leonora,
weird thing that I've just
favorite
noticed.
customer over in the storage room on the second floor.
So,
Keeps to herself and always closes out her tab.
graphics aren't incredible, right? And obviously there's a more cartoony art style. But look at the eyebrows. That's uncanny as fuck. Everything looks like the Outer Worlds, and you look at her eyebrows, it's like, fuck me. That's real. I could touch that hair right now. It's all bristly and fluffy, and okay, she turned around and it ruined it. But from that angle, what the fuck, game? Why Obsidian put all of their budget into eyebrow graphics? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. What's Roscoe's story? And also, who the fuck's Leonora? Oh no, we spoke to her.
He's been here since opening day. I think he told me he was some kind of journalist. He got left behind when Spacer's Choice pulled out. And I guess no one's coming to get him.
Poor bastard. You looking out for him?
Roscoe's drinks are on the house. We all know how it feels to get left
Man,
behind.
you're actually a really decent
He'll
person.
be all right. He's with the family now. And
Feel
we
bad for
take care
taking
of our
all
own.
of your money. Why'd he get left behind?
He didn't tell me and I didn't ask. I'm his bartender. not his human resources rep. If you believe the chatter, a lot of good folks got left behind, and a lot of bad folks made it out. Sometimes that's all there is to it.
I mean, it seems like it was a lottery, right? I mean, obviously all the corporate suits and everything got out first because this world is horrible. But I mean, it seems like with the plebeians, it was just a you get incredibly lucky scheme. It's not their fault if it was only the arseholes who got lucky. What can you tell me about Leonora?
Nice lady. Been coming around a lot these past few months. She isn't with Sublight, but seems to know the lay of the land better than anyone.
Why?
She spends most of her days drinking alone. I think she's looking to hire someone. If you're open to a side
But
gig.
if she's so unwilling to get her hands dirty, then how the fuck does she know Gorgon like the back of her fucking hand? I don't like that. She's suspicious to me now. But no, why would she be suspicious? She's the random old lady drunk, living in a fridge, asking me to go get her dead husband's... objects is what nearly came out of my mouth. Possessions. I don't know, sentimental bullshit. My brain is not up to this right now. Do you know if she spoke with Lucky Montoya at all?
You know Lucky? Small asteroid.
He's dead.
Now that you mention it, I thought I saw those two sharing stories over a pint. Didn't think twice about it. I don't speak ill of the dead, but Leonora deserves better company. That Lucky was no good for her.
Oh, so everyone does know that he's dead. Interesting. She and her husband worked on Gorgon before it all fell apart, huh?
No kidding. Ugh, what a shame. I owe her one on the house. When Spacer's Choice pulled out, a lot of people found themselves adrift. The ones with nowhere to settle ended up here. Sad but true.
So you knew Lucky, huh?
Lucky? Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times.
You basically just said he
was a good
ruined
guy.
that old lady's life.
Heard
How is
took
he
on
a good
dangerous
guy?
Job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the road.
What does that even mean? Those words do not go together. Also, hello Slim, I am here for the butt stuff. Well, there is a fuckload of butt stuff, so you're in luck. Did he tell you anything about the job?
I don't ask about jobs unless people want to make it my business. And Lucky wasn't talking.
But he's such a fucking
Oh,
bragger.
shame about what happened to him.
Wait, so I know about the severed arm, but the rest is a mystery.
You know about that? Huh. Word must travel fast around these parts.
No, the arm just came through
Last
my
I saw
fucking
Lucky
letterbox.
was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this wild canid dragging a bloody limb. So I kicked the canid, scared it off.
So how the fuck did the hand get on my little message or whatever the fuck? If it was being swallowed by a dog, this one looked relatively intact. So has this dude been unlucky enough to have both arms ripped off in the matter of like a week? You are not a lucky man, are you, Lucky? Why not let the canid enjoy the juicy limb?
If the bloody piece in question was a raptidon tongue or a mantis leg, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Get this, the canid was chewing on an honest-to-law human arm. Lucky's arm.
Is it just me or does that chick's hair look like a hat? Yeah, I guess it kinda does. And I was just mentioning this, Slim, but look at her fucking eyebrows. Look how cartoony everything else looks. Then look at those fucking eyebrows and join me in our collective vomiting. Because fucking hell, why is everything about them so realistic? Nothing else is. It's sickening. Truly fucking sickening. How do you know I belong to Lucky?
I'm a bartender. Attention to detail is my middle
I
name.
know that palm anywhere.
Anyway,
It's a fucking good
the arm
palm.
was clutching a phonograph that mentioned someone named Alex Hawthorne. I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who frequent the bar. So I packaged up the arm nice and tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon parcel service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp.
The arm made it to me. I'm Hawthorne's next of kin, sorta.
No kidding. And now you're here? Colony feels smaller than you'd think some days.
What did you expect was gonna
I'm
happen?
glad I was here
Did
to
you not
see
listen to
this,
the fucking message he told me to
confluence of
come here?
events, you know? The stars really aligned on this one. And here I am, smack dab in the middle.
Why bother sending the arm at all?
I figured Hawthorne would want to know what happened to his pal. Help Lucky get his affairs in order, you know. Oh, I hate to see people go with unfinished business.
Hey, what's that? The visuals for this game are kind of all over the place. Part of the course with the Bethesda title now. I mean, yeah, except it's not Bethesda. This is Obsidian, but they're basically, I don't know, they make very similar games. They've worked with Bethesda before. So yeah, it's fair enough. This is basically just like, hey look, we're doing Fallout but better, fuck you Bethesda, so thanks for the story, but I had some other questions.
Slam on me, boss. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, the voice acting. So, you run this place, huh?
Yes and no. The Sprat Shack used to be a shipping
There's just
and
a
receiving
dead guy
warehouse
in the
during the
background
old
there. What
Project
happened to
Gorgon
you?
days. When Spacer's Choice pulled their guys off-world, Sublight moved into salvage what we could, and they put me in charge.
So, Sublight owns the Sprat Shack now, huh?
Yes and no. Rumor has it there's a Sprat wandering around the Groundbreaker, and he's the legal owner of the Sprat Shack. Hagen's idea.
Dare I ask why a Sprat owns this bar?
See, Hagen didn't want a paper trail that led back to her.
Wait,
so
it's
she
actually
gave the
owned
bar
by
to
that little
Sprat.
bastard?
If there were
That's
any
amazing.
legal problems with this place, the Sprat would do the
Sprats
time.
last about 5
You know, they do
minutes.
something similar in Byzantium. Fancier system, but same idea.
Most businesses in Halcyon are run by Sprats, but this is the first I've heard of it being openly acknowledged.
Sarcastic dad
Anyway,
joke.
that's what the paperwork says. I don't make the rules.
Alright, I guess we're out of here. Oh my god, how much dialogue do you have for me? We've been here for like an hour, and that man has been dead for half of it. Jesus Christ, I want to drink myself all the way to kidney destruction at this point, let alone him. How would you even know which Sprat is the right one? Is that arrangement even legal? Fuck it, how would you even know?
Easy. His name's Matt. The beautiful thing is, no one could tell Matt Sprat apart from an ordinary vermin. I think that's kind of the point, to send the authorities on a wild Sprat chase.
I've heard the word Sprat like 20 times in a row, and my brain is on fire. Oh shit, remember how strangely good and ugly New Vegas or Fallout 3 could be? Yeah, absolutely. I know what you mean. It's sort of like the art style can be absolutely fantastic, but the actual visual fidelity itself is complete diarrhea sometimes. And, I don't know. I feel like the Outer Worlds tends to do it a little bit better than Fallout does, especially in the state that Fallout's in now. I don't know why Bethesda are still using like a 40-year-old engine. Please stop. I mean, they're an offshoot from Bethesda. Yeah, true. Hated how stereotypical and evil the evil and good guys are in this, like cartoonishly good or bad. Yeah, true. I think that is what they were going for. I think it was mostly just, hey, look, we're Obsidian, we're back, and we're doing a Fallout thing. Look at us, we're funny. I think they were just trying to make them into really, really over-the-top, mustache-twirling Disney assholes. Yeah, I don't know. It's true. There isn't a whole lot to go on in story in this game. It's more lore than story. I guess I'll try not to step on him if I happen by Groundbreaker. Oh, he lives in Groundbreaker. I wonder if we could actually go visit him. What happens if Ethel Geibler turns him into Spratverse?
Never thought about that. Shit, someone could have eaten my boss.
Who the fuck is Ethel
As far
Geibler?
as business arrangements go, this one's a head-scratcher, but they say it's all above board, so that's what matters.
The Space's Choice mind that you're squatting in their warehouses.
Yes and no. We're doing a lot more than
What a
squatting.
horrible
We're
sentence.
classing up the joint. Keeping the riffraff outside, where it belongs.
That was not what I
They
expected.
didn't even serve drinks until I arrived. Talk about wasted potential.
Can you answer any question without starting with yes and no?
Yes. And no.
Die.
Again, that one was Hagen's idea. She told me that speaking in vague terms keeps you out of trouble. And I don't want any trouble in my place.
Your place is 90% everyone I've spoken to is either an asshole or desperately needs help. How do you get supplies in and out? Why am I
Thirsty
doing this to
people
myself?
come and go from all over the colony. Mostly on the way to somewhere better. Some are well-connected. And not everyone pays with bits. That's how we get the unconventional goods anyhow. Sublight keeps us well-stocked with the essentials. By which I mean booze.
Holy shit. The Game Boy engine. Dude, I think Matt McMuscle says what happened on that. Did you know that they used an earlier than alpha version of the engine for their games? I didn't know that. That's horrible. Why? Why would they ever do that? How is that thing still shambling along? No wonder everything in a Bethesda game is 90% bug. That's
I'll set 'em up.
horrible.
You knock 'em back.
Okay, do you actually have anything worth buying, or is it all just Moap Fizzy Tea? Delicious. Retro rockets, just a gummy. No, give me guns. Oh, here are the fucking guns. Augmented anodization. Upgrades body armor and helmet armor. Ratings against corrosive damage. That's so situational. Fuck off. Cat's eyes pressure helm. That makes me genuinely sick. It looks like you just you made a blobfish into a little gimp mask, and I hate him. Alright, oh, fuck off, Max. I think we're done here. We didn't really learn anything. Apparently we still need to... Game, are you
Pace
broken?
yourself. The drinks aren't going anywhere. Good.
Huh? Pick up Lucky's trail at the Sprat Shack. I have. What? I mean, I guess I could go do some fucking side quests, but I want to do the main... I want to do the thing. Confront Zafir... No, we're not doing that. Pick up Lucky's trail at the Sprat Shack. But all it's telling me to do is talk to her. And I made sure I exhausted literally every single fucking one of her dialogue options.
No, the drinks aren't...
Shut up. Gorgon? Oh, okay, I guess I missed all of this. Any idea why Space's Choice shut Gorgon down for more dialogue? And me. I love, like, really dialogue-heavy games and everything, but fucking hell. This is so oh, God, I can't speak English today. Sorry, allergies are fucking me. This is so excessive. We haven't had a single bit of combat or mission throughout the entire DLC so far, and I was streaming earlier as well. We must have been going for at least 3 hours by now. Dude, yes, that sums this game up perfectly. Everyone's either an arsehole or desperately needs help. I changed it to everyone is either an arsehole or is, finger quotes, oppressed. Yes, very true. That one chick who was mad at her mom, dad, for not letting her go around and mess with bandits or whatever, because she would get raped. She was so oppressed. Jesus Christ, dude. I don't even remember who that was. Was that... Oh, who was that? Was that the companion? Was that actually Ellie, or was that someone else? Because I feel like there are a few stories very, very, very similar to that. Finger quotes, oppressed. Not by not Walmart. Brilliant. Any idea why Space's Joyce shut Gorgon down?
I doubt anyone knows the full story. One day the evacuation order went out. Grunts and lab coats scrambled to get anywhere but Gorgon. And the weirdest thing of all, Adrenatime still hit the market. Me, I never touched the stuff. To each their own, but I think it's dangerous.
It got forced into my brain. It's not my fault I'm an addict. Salvages must be making a fortune off of Gorgon.
Damn right we are. We've got drugs, scrap metal, prototype weapons, drugs, money, and more drugs.
I'll take a crumb of drug,
When
please.
Space's Choice evacuated, everyone dropped their gear and ran. Most of it stayed where it fell, and all of it is up for grabs. Of course, the real treasure is whatever's locked up in the old facility. Until someone figures a way to crack it open, we're just sifting through dirt.
No further questions. Jesus.
You got it, bub.
I think now, maybe,
Be
I'm
seeing
supposed
you.
to go talk to all the people I just talked to again. Because I guess we now have new things to say. I didn't notice this before. Oh, shit. No, we never went up here, and I think this takes us higher than we've ever been before. So this is something? It is indeed a thing. Here we go. Oh, it's just Van Hoffman. Oh, for fuck's sake. I was just here. This is what I meant to do at all. God damn it. I think the thing I hate the most about this game, aside from the shit attempted sci-fi retro look, is the totally not Rick Sanchez character. Totally not Rick Sanchez. Hold on. Let me quickly remind myself who Rick Sanchez is. I imagine that has not came to the UK all that much. Oh, Rick Oh, like from Rick and Morty. I am a silly man. Yeah, what the, oh god, Phineas, the professor man? Whatever the fuck. Yeah, I don't know, I didn't think it was terrible. To be fair, he was barely in the game. He showed up like 3 times. It was obviously what they were going for. But I think that a lot of this game is just like, hey, pop culture reference, aren't we hilarious? I think this game might age a bit poorly, but I'm just glad it sold well, because Obsidian are capable of very, very, very cool things. I think I said, I think I rated this game at, like, because I know people giving it 10s and 10s and 10s and 10s and 10s on its release. I think I gave it about a 7 or a 7. Have I read this? 7.5, but Obsidian are capable of a lot better. I think it was budget constraints, I think it was time constraints, I think it was just really wanting to make a game like this and not really knowing how to make a game like this entirely. Because obviously they're used to... I think it's also they wanted to make it as different as Fallout as they can without making it like, hey look, we're not doing... I can't speak English. It's like they're trying to make it as Fallout as possible without blatantly ripping off Fallout, right? Even though you can't really rip off Fallout when you invented Fallout, but still.
Hey, there you are. Been wondering how you were doing.
I didn't do anything you asked me
those
to.
Recordings?
No, but I expect you to help me. Can I ask you something?
Sure, I'm an open book.
What was the deal with Lucky Montoya? Wait, did I not ask any of this? Oh, for so much more. You must have talked to a lot of staff here. What were they working on?
Adrenatime. I'm sure you know it. Was a drug, something to make folks work harder, work smarter. Had a lot of nasty side effects. Didn't seem so bad to me at the time, but then I hadn't met the test subjects yet. The whole thing was real hush-hush. A lot of worry about corporate spies, especially from Anti-Cleos. I probably shouldn't even be mentioning it to you, to be honest. Spacer's Choice? They're really not fond of spies.
Who is?
Fair point. Not even spies like spies.
What do you know about the senior researchers?
Not much, except that there was a whole gaggle of them, and so far as I could tell, they absolutely hated each other. Dr. Ambrose would hardly let me speak to any of them, but she complained about him all the time.
What did she complain about?
Everything, seemed like. Marion Blakesley, for example, lady who ran HIA.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to cross off every last one of those dudes on the list, aren't I?
Jasper Lowe, guy who headed up Chem, was high more than he was sober. He insisted on running special tests on primals, too. Law knows what for.
What the fuck are the primals? Are they the big gorilla lizard things? I genuinely am trying to remember so much from the main game, and I'm realizing that not a whole lot of it was memorable. And that's really, really sad. I really wanted to love the Outer Worlds when it came out because I love Obsidian, and I think the best Fallout games are Fallout 1 and 2, and obviously all the writers in Obsidian worked on Fallout 1 and 2, so I was so fucking excited, but they just kind of missed that magic, and it's, oh, come on, man. Anyone else?
Dr. Ambrose really had it out for this guy Lawrence Goodfellow. Ran OCI. Would lose his shit if he saw red on a schedule. By the end, I heard folks were turning in completely bunk progress reports just to keep him out of their hair. Had this little minion, too. An actuary named Clarence Mosley.
We know about Mr.
Obsessed
Clarence.
with quantifying every detail of his sad little life.
Oh my god.
Mosley was the guy who got me mixed up in all this. Asshole. I hope a primal ate him.
Wait, are you the dude whose debt I paid for no reason? I didn't even meet the dude, I was just like, oh, I guess I'll be nice, and then realized I spent, like, all of my money. No, that was, like, Dominic or something, right? We haven't run into him yet. So there was a tension between the researchers. I'm just gonna quickly get myself a bottle of water. It's gonna sound fucking disgusting on mic, so I'm gonna mute myself, and I'll see you guys real soon.
OCI pushed a ludicrous schedule. Chem made a bad product, and HIA returned garbage results. A regular merry-go-round of shit flying in every direction. It's no surprise it all fell apart.
The surprise is that it didn't happen sooner.
Sounds like half the crews I run with. Not this one, of course.
Editor always did say my prose was a bit purple. Or brown, in this case.
What's the deal with Lucky Montoya?
Nice enough guy. Fashioned himself one of those professional gumshoes, like in the serials. They usually work for the board, rooting out dissidents and the like.
Alright, there we go.
Lucky
The
enough
horrible
he was
sounds
freelance.
are over.
Worked for anyone who paid, no matter their allegiance. You ask me, I think the guy just likes snooping around in folks' terminal messages.
Just like me. I can't wait to meet that armless fuck. Hey, what's this? I didn't get very far. I was chugging on how exaggeratedly black and white the moral choices are. Yeah, I know. And how there were... And the one that stands out the most to me is the Edgewater thing. It's like, oh, do you think the right thing is massacring all these women and children? No? Okay, good. Let's move on. I love an RPG with good grey area. You know, like the original Fallouts, like all the writers worked on, so why don't you just do that again? But I don't know. I wanted to like this game so hard, but from the get-go it was like, I was already trying not to hate it. It's not even pop culture references like the Doctor dude. He isn't a Rick Sanchez reference. He is a Rick Sanchez ripoff. So much of this, too, just feels like a worse attempt at what Bioshock did visually. Yeah, I can see that. Hated that Moon character so much, too, like he's a ripoff from something from Borderlands. Edge, I want to hear you guzzle that water. It would be so... describe a guzzle to me. What exactly do you want to hear? Because it's just water. I don't know how to make sounds. Yeah, I get that. It is... The thing is, they know it's a Rick Sanchez ripoff. They haven't done that and they're like, oh boy, I hope no one notices. They're championing that fact and they're making it as obvious as possible. It's sort of like a mix of Rick Sanchez and, oh god, I forgot, I'm so full of allergies, I've forgotten the name of the doctor from Back to the Future. But it's a mix of Rick Sanchez and him and they're just slamming them together and they're making it as obvious as possible. It's like, hey, laugh at that. But it's not, it definitely doesn't always land. It's often got some really witty writing and writing that genuinely does make me laugh, but there isn't necessarily enough of that, for one, or also story and structure backing it up to make it stand on its own. It's not, you can't just have those few laughs and be like, oh yeah, this game was amazing. It's not a bad game in any way. I enjoy this game, and I don't think I'm as negative on it as you. I overall enjoyed the experience, but there is definitely a fuckload of flaws. But hey, the DLC, in my opinion, has had some of the most interesting characters already. There was a woman earlier, her name was like Winnie or something, and she was fucking cool. She actually had depth, and it wasn't just a joke every 5 minutes. This guy's kind of gone back to just being, haha, corporates suck, isn't that funny? But she was pretty cool. She was pretty cool. It reminded me of what Obsidian can do. So I'm excited for all their next projects and everything. ASMR chugging some water. Because you worry about drinking water, I am saying don't... No, I'm not worried about drinking the water. I was worried about getting it out of this plastic wrapping shit that gets all squeaky. You can listen to me. Let me get real close. Hold on. It's fucking big. It's like 2 liters, and I really don't want to spill it on my mic. So this is going to be very difficult. I was not prepared for this. Did you get that? Is that good shit? You like that? I like that. Oh yeah, sorry, I can only shit on this game. That's okay. Fair enough, I gave up on it pretty fast. I think it does get better. I remember really enjoying Monarch. Byzantium was also pretty cool. There were a few very interesting reveals as the story went on, and it's a world that has... It's got pretty decent world building. Obviously, a lot of the world building is very... It's not meant to be a believable world, unless it's believable in, you know, exclusively in the Outer Worlds universe where everyone speaks like this for some reason. But yeah, I don't know. I do like it. I do like the Outer Worlds, but I definitely see all of your points. They're fucking glaring. Where the fuck was I in this conversation? I think the guy just like snooping around in folks' terminal messages. He said that about 10 minutes ago. We have been ranting for like 10 minutes. Did Lucky tell you anything about his investigation?
Next to nothing. He preferred to keep a tight lid on things. More dramatic that way. Not that he needed to keep secrets. Folks down here don't give 2 shits about anything but bits and beer.
Ooh, okay, I can be all nice and charming. Come on, I bet he loves showing off for a sharp guy like you. Theatrical types tend to blab. Sure he didn't mention anything? I want to be charming. I want to be the sexiest sex boy in all of the land. So there you go.
Been a long time since someone tried to butter me up.
Oh, we are so banging, lady.
Lady?
I meant later.
Well, sometimes Lucky'd get deep in
Whatever.
his cups and start going on about the ghost of Gorgon. But I didn't think anything of it. Guy also liked to say he could pop the cyst off a cysty pig at 100 paces with his eyes closed.
Disgusting. What was Gorgon like in its heyday?
Frenetic, chaotic, vicious. Take your pick.
I prefer frenetic.
I wasn't here at the start, but going off what folks told me about the early days, Gorgon started out with promise. The board's best and brightest were excited to work here. Said it was a good posting. The project director had a vision and big, bold ideas.
Slim, that is fucking disgusting. And thank you, Scott. Thank you very much. I shall not fear in the future. Board's best and brightest were excited to work here. Said it was a good posting. Project director had a vision and big, bold ideas. Their best and brightest sure got a lot of people killed.
As long as the board gets their bits, that's just the cost of doing business. Thing is, the schedules coming out of the corporate office were unrealistic from the get-go, and they were trying to do the project on a shoestring budget. Couple that with the obvious personnel problems and toxic junk in the product, it was only a matter of time before it all went to hell.
How'd Marauders enter the picture? Or Gorgon's a ruin now, what sent it over the edge? I like both. I'm gonna press them both at the same time and see what the fuck happens. Oh wow, they actually both highlighted. I don't know what I'm saying.
Heard one fella suggest they might even be aliens.
What do you think?
I think Halcyon wants us dead. Look at Monarch. The planet's pure poison. Folks can't eat the food that grows on Terra 2 without getting sick. Who's to say it's not something in the dirt or the water?
I'm pretty sure we already figured out what it is, but to be honest, I don't remember. Gorgon's a ruin now. What sent it over the edge?
Shit, any number of things. Fire, primals, sabotage. It didn't happen all at once, but it happened fast enough folks couldn't respond in time. Now, if you're asking how it all kicked off, might have been spies that did it. Corporate espionage, you know, anti-Cleos. I never did figure it out. Not about to try now.
Okay, well I guess that's
Not a
it.
problem.
Can I fucking
Anything else?
leave yet? Yes, I actually can. I thought that was another option. I was about to cry.